love this right here. You feel me? Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. All right. Shout out, thank y'all for that. Thank y'all for sharing that, man. Shout out to the mothers out here. Shout out to the divine mothers. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all doing the wonderful shit. You know what I'm saying? Just shout out to y'all. Shout out to women in general, but I'm gonna be 100 with y'all, man. Look, women go through shit that us as men. I mean, you know, from a biological.
You're not smelling, bro.
I'm speaking on science, huh?
I said the shit they go through, we're not even smelling.
Yeah, like I mean, like from a biological perspective, man, we can't even fathom the pain. We can't even fathom the shit that y'all go through, man. So we automatically got to salute to y'all, man. You know, creation come through y'all, man. That's God. You know what I'm saying? Creation come through the woman. Like I got here, I can't get here without a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's just reality. So shout out to y'all.
We also want to shout out to our black men specifically because without us, there will be no you as well. So thank you for you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, balance.
All love, nothing but.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we out here, Devon. Yeah, we out here.
I know.
All right, so y'all know me. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know me. I end up getting on a tangent. We'll end up forgetting about what the fuck we were talking about. Y'all following me. Shit. Y'all know me. I goddamn get lost sometimes. All right, so check this out. Let me go to the chat. I asked a question. This the classroom. What is I don't even know what that means. Amber said yes. Cassandra said basically yeah. Shah said, oh yeah, I know something not on top. Shah basically said yeah in a sense. So everybody didn't answer. All right, now. So the reason why I brought this up, I brought up the 7 laws of the universe, the 7 laws of Tahuti, right? Just like let's talk about the number 7 real quick. The reason why it's 7 major ones, you got the 7 major seas, you got the 7 days of the week, you got the 7 chakras, you got the 7 planets, 7 major planets. So basically what you'll see is a certain pattern with the number 7. It's a very sacred number. The 7 Dragon Balls, you got the 7 motherfucking y'all catch my drift. Basically the number 7 is a very sacred number. So the 7 major laws of this universe is basically the reason why I brought that up, because once you understand the 7 laws of the universe, you understand everything else has no choice but to make sense. For example, you could put a situation, every situation in life, everything you go through in life, if you put it through the 7 laws of the universe, by the time you get to the end of it, it will automatically make sense. Everything outside of those laws is a part of the illusion. Everything outside of those 7 laws is a part of what we call this grand illusion. If you own this right here, then you already know this physical world is not of the real. Don't take it from me. Study the Kabbalah and study the Kalipoff, and when you study that subject in occult, you'll see how we are in Malkuth. We are in number 10. We are in the world of just the physical. Then you got the opposite world, which is Kethar. Then you have the triple stages of darkness. These are the 3 stages in the womb. Ironically, we're talking about birthing and stuff like that, right? In those 3 trimesters, these are the 3 dark worlds. When you're in the womb, there is no light, right? Well, us that understand alchemy, we understand that the darkness is the light. The darkness is the light. But they teach us in this fake ass shit that, oh my God, the light, oh my God. Well, you can't get no light until you go to the dark. You get what I'm saying? Now, take this from a personal standpoint. You have to go within yourself in your own internal darkness to bring that light without. To go find that light within you, you have to go inside your darkness, right? Now, and to piggyback off that, this is your subconscious mind and you got the conscious mind. Your subconscious mind is linked to the feminine energy, the receiving energy. The subconscious mind is what's receiving. It's automatically open. It's an automatic open outlet. This is the feminine energy, and the conscious mind is the masculine energy. What is to be pushed out? What I can what I need to command, in a sense. This is the masculine energy. You get what I'm saying? So the conscious mind is the light, and the subconscious mind is darkness. In order to get to the light, we got to go through the darkness. AKA our subconscious mind needs to be sparked and awakened, needs to be sparked and awakened. And the conscious mind needs to bring that light there, in a sense. This is the you ever seen Princess and the Frog? Y'all know I'm in the movies. Y'all know I'm about to break down some movies. So Princess and the Frog, that kiss, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about the kiss between the conscious mind and subconscious mind. Once they meet, and match together, this is the cosmic balance. My eye, this is the cosmic balance. Subconscious mind, the conscious mind come together, things like that, right? Because if not, the conscious mind, remember, is a part of the illusion. The conscious mind is a part of the ego. It's a part of the five senses. What is the five senses? The five senses is the lockdown, everything that got to do with my human self. My touch, taste, smell, hear, y'all know what I'm talking about. Those five things right there can keep me attached to this realm. Those five things right there is what keep me tied to this realm if I'm attached to that only. Well, remember, we got a sixth sense of things like that, right? Where we go beyond the physical realm, which is also linked to the subconscious, right? So while we at it, I seen something I wrote down. So while we at it, the conscious mind and the ego has duties and obligations as well, such as hiding traumas and fears. This is linked to the ego. Every human on earth that you see, every human, when you go outside tomorrow, every human got a conscious mind and every human got a subconscious mind, which means what? This means that if we know how the conscious mind operate, we know that the conscious mind job is to hide some deep traumas. So imagine people who hasn't faced those traumas. Then they operating out of that subconsciously. They're operating out of ego. They're not operating out of their free, authentic self. Why? Because they have a conscious mind. And the conscious mind job, duty, and obligation is to hide deep traumas. Just imagine if you was aware of all your traumas, you would be insane. So this is why the conscious mind job is to hide those traumas, right? The conscious mind job is to hide those traumas. And in that hiding those traumas, we build a certain self, which is linked to the ego. And the ego is the only part of the conscious personality. It's what, all right, somebody's trying to enter. All right. So the ego is only part of the conscious personality. It's what the person is aware of when they think about themselves, and it's what they usually try to project towards others. As humans, we always project. If I can't think of an example quick enough, somebody help me out. As humans, y'all know we always project, right? So you'll be thinking, so you ever got into it with somebody and like you thought that they was gonna know what you were supposed to know? That's a part of the ego as well. We do this all the time. We always project what the fuck we think. You know what I'm saying? When that other person may not even be aware of that shit. We do it all the time. We do it 24/7 in a sense, right? That's just a part of this. That's just a part of this human experience. We always project it. I'm trying to think of a quick fucking example, but I can't right now. So
How about
I
the
guess we
easiest
gonna.
A
one? Like when you're
relationship.
driving. Go ahead,
Okay,
go ahead.
boom,
Relationship.
Go ahead, Ola,
Okay,
go ahead.
relationship. Go ahead, Ola. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about you. I was giving you an example you can work with.
Oh.
Dang.
Relationship. Okay, relationship. We project fears. We project fears all the fucking time. We project our insecurities on the other people.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that?
I said insecurity, yeah.
Okay, boom. Okay, yeah. You want to expound on that, Cassandra, or you good?
I'm good, thank you.
All right, so check this out. So yeah, we project our insecurities and our fears. For example, let me give you an example from my personal experience.
Okay, I guess I'll give an example.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head because I've definitely experienced that a lot. Me, myself, projecting a lot of my insecurities, and I feel like it has a lot to do with the fact that sometimes we aren't aware. So I was kind of doing it and not aware of it. And then when other people started doing it to me, I'm like, oh, that's literally what I do to other people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, for real. Hey, I like what you said. You said you was doing it, but you didn't recognize it until somebody done it to you. In a sense, that's fire. Yeah,
that awareness. You know, it triggered an awareness.
And once you become aware of it, it ends. Soon as you are aware of it, in that moment, it ends. So this is why awareness is very, very important. This is why doing this type of work, this is why always being aware of yourself 24/7 is very important. Because as soon as you're not aware, here comes the ego. It's always there. This is your spar battle. Remember, y'all, this is your spar partner. This is what we need. We need this spar partner to know where we are spiritually. Because without it, because without it, we wouldn't know if we wouldn't know our growth in a sense. We wouldn't know if we're growing or not without our spar partner. So every time you wake up, just know that your spar partner is right within you. And remember, everything outside of you is just a projection of you. So if you have a so-called enemy, that's not real. The enemy is not real. It's just something in you that you're battling, and that has got manifested outwardly. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead.
No
That's
ops, all shadows.
You said all ops are shadows?
No ops, all shadows.
Oh, that's
no ops.
No ops, it's just your shadow self being projected. Fire.
So that's every time that happens, so you really saying like, yo, every time that happens, that's literally something from inside of us coming out. Is that any type of confrontation or?
Yes, everything. Yes.
Yeah. Facts. It's kind of so if you agree to engage in it, then it's a part of you that wanted that. You know what I'm saying?
So
of course,
what about,
there is no enemy, only enemy. Facts. There is no enemy,
what about
only
the things
enemy.
that are like brought upon you, you know?
But we'll give us an example, bro.
All right, so have y'all ever just been in a situation where, you know, somebody, and I understand like y'all saying it depends on how you engage in it, because somebody's energy that they throw at you is not yours unless you accept it, you know? Yeah, so with that, it's like, okay, so if energy is still brought upon you, harassing, you know, people have haters and stuff, you know what I mean? So like, if that's the case, how, I understand, because you don't have to engage in it, though because I really feel what you were saying as far as like that whole situation. Like, that's crazy to think that, like, even reading the book about the devil, that's something that our darkness can just kind of manifest. And maybe it's like the Matrix type shit where they be having the Mr. whatever his name is, the Mr. Smith pop agents. Out. And
the agent. Yeah, the agent. Yeah, that's the agents represent agents in the Matrix represent people that are not aware, represent people. That's why they say everybody got the potential to be an agent, because a lot of people is not aware of themselves. A lot of people is not aware of the Matrix. A lot of people is not aware of none of that. Those are what we call agents. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has the potential to be an agent, even yourself. Y'all see how Neo have morphed into the agent? You got a potential to be an agent as well to yourself. So, so be aware of that.
Agents coming out and they being in other people, and it still affects us. Like, that's our agent in a way.
Yeah. What? I'll go ahead, bro.
No, you can go ahead, bro. You good? You good? Go ahead.
Yeah. What happened? What happens sometimes, bro? Because you know we all are in our own worlds. But sometimes you'll be in someone else's world and don't realize it. You know what I'm saying? So like in the Our Father's prayer where they like forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're just being
I'm listening.
Yeah, like you might be you might have your shit together, but you might be in somebody else's reality, and they could be they're imposing their will on you in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? So that you got situations like that too as well. So of course, you know, what you about to say, Burn?
No, I was about to say real quick, the transition, the real quick. An agent is somebody basically to make it plain. An agent is somebody who is unaware. That's pretty much the easiest way to break it down. Somebody who's not aware of themselves, who's not aware of the ego, and somebody who's not in control of their own mind. They're being controlled by something outside of themselves, aka via the Matrix, the physical realm. Y'all get what I'm saying? These people, those are what we consider as an agent. Like for an example, have you ever been talking to somebody about something and you start talking about some like spiritual shit or something like that, and they like shut down? That's an agent. They can't go there because their mind is not. Their mind is being controlled. Their mind is being controlled by something else via the system, television, social media, fear, trauma, whatever you want to call it. They're being controlled by that. They can't even think for themselves that as an automatic agent, a robot, a zombie, whatever you want to call it. You get what I'm saying? Our duty, as if y'all on this motherfucking Zoom, we are free. We recognize that we are free spirits. Ain't nothing about to control us outside of us. We ain't with that agent shit. Ain't got nothing to do with us. We not no agents. We all Neos in our own world. We are the one. We are divinely that one. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So I didn't want to get too off track, y'all. So I want to try to keep it going. What time is it? I think we still got like an hour or two, something like that. Yeah, we still got enough time, but I kind of want to keep it in order, if you will. You feel me? So in the book, we was at the part where he says, he's questioning now. Oh, I see what you are preparing to claim. You are laying the foundation to say that if it were not for you, there would be no world, no stars, no electrons, no atoms, no human beings, nothing. Correct? True, absolutely true. Well, if you only occupy one half of energy and matter, who occupies the other half? The other half is occupied by my opposition. Opposition, what do you mean? The opposition is what you earthbound call God. So you have the universe divided up with God. Is that your claim? Not my claim, but the actual fact. Before this interview is finished, you will understand why my claim is true. Can everyone remute this feedback coming in? Hold on, what's happening? Hold on, let me see.
Yo,
what's going on?
This is so wild. I appreciate you, bro.
Oh, right on, bro. Right on, bro. You already know. Somebody said being an empath and not knowing what it is. And when you find out, though, that's why that body awareness is so essential. Keeps you grounded in what is yours and what you may be taking in facts. 98%. Can everyone remute this feedback coming in? I don't know what that means. Can everyone remute this feedback coming in? Oh, I guess everybody remute or something like that.
Yeah, when you're talking, it's because someone's mic is still open. I hear like the feedback, so I can't really hear you.
Oh, okay, my bad.
So I was asking if everyone can remute their mics while you're talking. No worries, be here.
I'm over here reading like what? Okay. So you have the universe divided up with God. Is that your claim? Not my claim, but the actual fact. Before this interview is finished, you will understand why my claim is true. You will also understand why it has to be true, or there could be no world such as yours. You're earthbound creatures such as you. I am no beast with a forked tongue and a spiked tail, but you do control the minds of 98 out of 100% people. You said so yourself. What causes all the misery in this 98% devil control world if you do not? I have not said that I do not cause all the misery of the world. On the other hand, I boast of it. It is my business to represent the negative side of everything, including the thoughts of you earthbound people. How else could I control people? My opposition controls positive thought. I control negative thought. How do you gain control of the minds of people? Question again. How do you gain control of the minds of people? Answer. Oh, that is easy. I merely move in and occupy the unused space of the human brain. I sow the seeds of negative thought in the minds of people so I can occupy and control that space. Pause. All right, now this right here is a breakthrough moment in the book. This right here is probably one of the most important parts of this book right here. Let me tell y'all why. He basically exposed something very, very important. And I keep asking y'all about the 7 laws of the universe. So next Tuesday, everybody that's on here, I expect everybody to know the 7 laws of the universe. Next Tuesday, y'all got some homework. Next Tuesday, I expect everybody to know the 7 laws of the universe. It's called the Kabbalion. It's called the 7 laws of Tahuti, Hermes, whatever. I expect everybody to know these 7 laws. And I'm about to break down why. The first law is the law of mentalism, right? The first law of this universe is the law of mentalism, which means what? All is mind, the mind is all, the universe works mentally. So with that being said, since the mind is all, everything automatically is going to go back to your mind, right? So this is why he says, but you do control the minds of 98 out of 100 people. You said so yourself. I have not said I do not cause all the misery of the world. On the other hand, I boast of it. It is my business to represent the negative side of everything. Oh, yeah, you got the Kabbalion. Yeah, that's fire. Y'all see that right there? Boss lady holding up the Kabbalion, y'all. That's it right there. That's it right there. That's it right there. Oh, wait, she put it down. See it. Yeah, she put it down when I talked about it. Put it back up, boss lady. Right there, y'all. Screenshot it.
Okay. So I have a Kabbalah book, but I'm not sure. I'm just Kabbalah or the Kabbalion? The Kabbalah with the A.
Okay, the Kabbalah is something totally different than the Kabbalion. You feel me?
If you got
the Kabbalah is fire
iPhone, too. If you got an iPhone, it's free in iBooks. I had put a link in the chat.
Oh, that's fire.
I appreciate you, brother.
Shout out to Ola, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Easy Ola. You feel me?
They also have it on thesacredtext.com. Sacred
Say it again,
Text.
boss lady.
Sacredtext.com. You can also find it there for free.
All right. Yeah, y'all say it's free on Sacred Text. It's free on books, whatever all I just said. And also, I know if you go on YouTube, if you type in the Kabbalion, they have the audio book as well. So with that being said, since all the information is here, next Tuesday when we're back on here at 8 o'clock, I'm gonna challenge y'all and say what's the 7 laws of Tutti or the universe, and y'all got to know it. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. And also in Ola, and real quick, me and Ola about to go into a segue real quick about the 7 laws. You're talking about some but about the 7 laws of the universe, because last night we was putting concepts in these 7 laws. We call it the chaotic chamber. If you put a situation in these 7 laws, by the end of it, you'll understand everything. Y'all, I'm telling y'all this for a reason, man. When you understand these 7 laws of the universe, everything makes sense. I promise y'all, man. I'm not lying, dog. Like when you study these 7 laws, everything makes fucking perfect sense. You're able to control your fucking world with these 7 laws, y'all. For example, last night, me and Ola was talking. Bro, do you remember what concept we put in the 7 laws again? Didn't we put we put in the music? Remember that?
Yeah, it was like music. Someone who believes that music
doesn't heal
can't
you.
heal. Yeah, music don't heal you. Yeah, some shit like that.
So everybody in here know that everybody has a truth, right? Everybody has a truth, and in everybody's truth, you can put everybody's truths or whatever in these 7 laws, and you'll see how that it will become real. It will become manifested in these 7 laws. So someone who doesn't believe that music will heal you, put that in the 7 laws, and you'll see that the mind is also in their mind. Music doesn't heal you. Now, this is in their mind. They programmed themselves with this. Now, the second law is the law of correspondence. So now the world got to correspond with your mind. This universe has to correspond with what's in your mind. Yeah. Now we go to the third one. To that. Yeah, so it has to relate and correspond to what is in your mind. That's how. Now you go to the third one is the law of vibration. Now you build an experience. Now you build a vibration off of your mind and what's corresponding. Then the fourth one is the law of polarity. Now, which side of the polarity are you on? Are you on this extreme side of the degrees? Are you in the middle? Are you on that
Depending
side?
on where you vibrate.
Exactly. Depending on where you vibrating is what's going to put you on that polar scale. Y'all see what I'm saying? Then the fifth one was the law of, what was it, gender?
Is it rhythm?
We could do rhythm. The law of rhythm. We could do rhythm. It don't matter. Now, in the law of rhythm, with that mind state, the rhythm is the pendulum swing. So, what do we say about the pendulum swinging with this?
Yeah, it was like
you on that vibration. Oh, it was like, I guess somebody's gonna somebody gonna come to you with the opposite automatic. Somebody gonna come to you like, oh, bro, music do heal you. You're gonna be on the other side of the pendulum, and you're gonna be looking at it from the opposite end. And somebody's gonna be on the other extreme opposite side of the pendulum, and that's when it's supposed to swing a certain way. But since you're on that super negative side,
it'll be polarizing situations that's coming to, because you know the pendulum swings. The rhythm goes back and forth between the polarity. So it's going to be situations that are harmonious with that belief, and there's going to be situations that's disharmonious with that belief. That's where that rhythm comes into play.
Fact. So if you're on that low vibration of it, if you're on that side of polarity, then you're going to experience that rhythm with it, right? And then the sixth one was the law of what? Gender. Yeah, the law of gender about the objective and subjective about it.
Yeah, that'll be the nature. That kind of be the because gender is a creative, like basically when it comes to masculine and feminine, I guess it's gonna be more of the nature of whatever that belief is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but man, look, y'all catch the drift though. Damn, y'all catch the drift. What we're saying. Basically, if you put everything in them similar laws, you're gonna understand everything. So now back to what I was saying with this whole. All right, how do you gain control of the minds of people? Oh, that is easy. I merely move in and occupy the unused space of the human brain. I sow the seeds of negative thought in the minds of people so I can occupy and control that space. All right, this is what I want everybody to understand. Every human you see, I don't give a fuck who they are. Every human you see has a conscious mind, right? We all can agree to that. Now we got to remember that your conscious mind has a job is to find problems. Your conscious mind, a duty and job for the conscious mind is to find a problem. Your subconscious mind is to solve problems. It's a goal-seeking mechanism, right? So you see where the subconscious mind solves problems and solve go and create goals and fucking solve goals for you, right? The conscious mind needs to find problems. If you're not giving your subconscious mind no goals, you only operating through your conscious mind. If you have an idle mind, if you have an idle conscious mind, this is called atrophy or apathy or something like that. This is called finding, this is that negative space he's talking about in this book. If you have an idle mind, you will automatically find something negative. This is a human trait. This is every human you see walking down the street, when you go to the motherfucking damn park tomorrow, when you go to the convenience store, every human has a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. So with that being said, the conscious mind job is to find a problem. This is why when you sit and meditate, a lot of people can't do it at first because all them negative thoughts coming. But you got to remember that the negative thoughts are going to come. It is a part of this human experience. Your conscious mind has to find a problem, right? Now, he says in the book again, how do you gain control of the minds of people? Oh, that is easy. I merely move in and occupy the unused space of the human brain. I sow the seeds of negative thought in the minds of people so I can occupy and control that space. The reason why this is important, because now that we're aware of this, it can't beat us. Now we're aware that in idle mind, the conscious mind is going to find a so-called negative problem or something like that, right? So whenever negativity comes up, don't panic. Don't add no emotion to it. Just look at it for what it is. Don't attach to it. Because as soon as you attach to these thoughts, you think that's you. This becomes the ego. This becomes the ego, right? And once you form that ego, remember, what is the primary function of the ego? To survive. So once you latch onto these negative thoughts for too long, you add an emotion to it. Oh my God, you start doing all that shit. Now you creating your ego. And this has to survive. It will do what it has to do to sustain itself. So this is why 98% of humanity is the way it is. Y'all feel what I'm trying to say? So let's keep it going. Now, the question next, he says, you must have many tricks and devices by which you gain and hold control of the human mind. The answer is, to be sure, I employ tricks and devices to control human thought. My devices are clever ones too. Well, go ahead and describe your clever tricks, Your Majesty. That's mind control, yo. Hey, that's funny, yo. You see how you said Your Majesty so the dude can be flattered and give him the shit? That's mind control. That shit was funny as hell. One of my cleverest devices for mind control is fear. One of the cleverest devices for mind control is fear. I plant the seed of fear in the minds of people. And as these seeds germinate and grow through use, I control the space they occupy. The 6 most effective fears are fear of poverty, fear of criticism, fear of ill health, loss of love, old age, and death. I don't know if somebody trying to say something. Oh, I guess not. Old age and death, right? So one of my cleverest devices for mind control is fear. Fear of poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and death, right? Which of these 6 fears serves you most often, Your Majesty? The first and the last. Poverty and death. At one time or another during life, I tighten my grip on all people through one or both of these. I plant these fears in the minds of people so deftly that they believe them to be their own creation. I plant these fears in the minds of people so deftly or so subtly that they believe them to be their own creation. That's when the ego latch on and you think that's you. I accomplish this by making people believe I am standing just beyond the entrance gate of the next life, wait to claim them after death for eternal punishment. Of course, I cannot punish anyone except in that person's own mind through some form of fear. But fear of the thing which does not exist is just useful to me as fear of which does exist. All forms of fear extend the space I occupy in the human mind. Your Majesty, will you explain how you gain control? Your Majesty, Will you explain how you gained this control over human beings? The story is too long to be told in a few words. It began over a million years ago, when the first man began to think. That was deep. Up to that time, I had control over all mankind, but enemies of mine discovered the power of positive thought, placed it in the minds of men, and then began a battle on my part to remain in control. So far, I have done quite well by myself, having lost only 2% of the people to the opposition. I'm going to read a little bit of that again. When the first man began to think, so that's already letting you know how your thoughts can be detriment. This is already telling you human thought is a detriment. Human thought itself is a detriment. I say it again. Human thought itself is the detriment. Obviously, especially if you study Gnosticism, right? This is in Gnostic mythology, ancient sacred mythology. It tells you this all the time. And this was amazing when I read this in his book. He says that when man first began to think, so this is letting you know that human thinking is a detriment, so to speak. Up to that time, I had control over all mankind, but enemies of mine discovered the power of positive thought, placed it in the minds of men, and then began a battle, which is the spark partner, begin the battle on my part to remain in control. But so far, I have done quite well by myself, having lost only 2% of the people to the opposition. So that means when y'all go out tomorrow, 98% of people is losing the battle. So when you see people reacting and acting out of fear and stuff like that, this should be expected now. Because we now understand humanity. Now we're starting to understand humanity as a whole. Now we're starting to understand humanity and the ego as a whole now. So when you see the masses of people getting controlled and stuff like that, we're supposed to say, oh, well, I bet you. We're supposed to say, damn right. You know what I'm saying? We now have the awareness that the masses is going to be controlled in a sense because of things that we read in this book, because of this newfound awareness now. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to say is this is what helped me in my spirituality, in my spiritual journey. I used to get caught up. I used to get swallowed up. Like, oh my God, why people think like that? Or why people do this? Or, oh my God, like why this person did this to me? Or why this person didn't do this to me? And things like that. And when I learned stuff like this, I'm able to understand the big scheme. And then I go, oh, I get it. That's just humanity at play. Humanity is supposed to do that in a sense. Until you choose to rise above, you'll be forever subject to humanity and its ways. Y'all get what I'm saying?
I definitely understand that. I would say I am working from home, so I'm having like a little call center job. And it's like I kind of, chuckle or giggle whenever, the customers are just panicking over nothing. Like just acting out literally over nothing. It's not even that, like they're crying over a package not coming in the mail type. It's just crazy. So it's like I just gotta chuckle at it, like, oh my God. Okay.
I'm glad you said that. Y'all want to piggyback on that real quick. And we can have an open discussion if y'all want to real quick. I want to piggyback what you said, yo. Like, do y'all be thinking like how weak humanity in this civilization has become, yo? Like, y'all remember back, motherfuckers used to get stoned to death. Like, motherfuckers used to get stoned, all kind of shit. And I know they thought that was hell on earth. And you got us missing packages and we panicking. Oh my God, my package didn't come. Oh my God. Like, y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all see how y'all, or was it just me? Maybe it's just me.
Yes. No, I think I'll be like, way.
You feel me? I'll be like, God damn, like you that weak. Like, yo, like we really done got weak out here, baby. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't get a like on my picture, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit just be funny, man.
I used to be at work disgusted with motherfuckers, bro. I used to be so pissed at work, like, y'all let this motherfucker talk to y'all like that. This nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like
y'all let these people control y'all and play y'all. Like, come on, like,
humanity.
They're not gonna fire you. They need you. They're just threatening you. Like,
let's talk about that real quick. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how this whole shit is really only made up because we participate in it.
Right.
I remember when this COVID shit first happened, I told people, I said, bro, that shit ain't even real. People thought I was crazy. And in my word, I'm like, bro, if I really program myself with COVID, then it has a chance to be real. But I think if I keep telling myself that it's not real, there's no way it can be real. That's why I used to do that, right? And like, y'all know that it's just because we participate. That's what make it real. If we just was like, bro, no, we're not doing that. How can they implement any law? How?
It's not a law, it's a mandate. And a mandate is not a law, it's a strong suggestion.
Facts. That's a fact, yo, for real. Like, yo, they like think about it. Like, let's say,
right, it's like a policy, yeah. And they can always be amended, and
yeah, like no offense, look.
A mandate is a handshake. It's a conversation and a dinner. No, wait, a mandate is a dinner between two men. That's what it is.
He said a mandate. Yeah, that's funny.
A mandate. Oh, I didn't catch that. That was
she got bars. She got bars.
Overdoing it too much.
Hey, put on URL. Hey, look, URL. Midnight Madness hiring. Midnight Madness hiring. Gun titles, what's up?
Man,
my bad.
I used to be so hurt about my grandmother sitting in front of the TV talking about watch out, don't go walking outside because they're raping people, and she watched the news and this stuff happening.
Grandma, you living in fear. Like, get out of your fear, Grandma.
Yeah, the news be wild.
Yo, that's what I want to get to. But we're gonna get to that next week about how they use mass media. Well, y'all already know this though. They utilize this mass media as a fear-based, fear-mongering tactics. But remember, fear is a tool utilized to control humans. So it works. It works. You feel me?
And they get you in. As per the book, it's when you're real young or when you're real old. Well, when you're real young is when it really happens. But when you're older, you kind of give up.
Our mamas do it.
Yeah,
well, I know my mom. If y'all had a mama like me, y'all motherfucker went through drill sergeant training camp early. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like our mothers do it because they say, look, what do they say all the time? Our mothers do it. They say stuff like, if you do that, then I'm gonna beat you. That's fear. That's utilizing fear. If you do that again, I'm gonna whoop your ass. That's fear. Y'all get what I'm saying? That's utilizing fear. So like, oh my God, I don't want to do it again. Yeah. You gonna do it again.
That was all my ass cuttings.
Yeah, if you was a bad motherfucker like me, you gonna do it again. Goddamn. Oh no, wait, this gotta be some funny shit. Hey, do y'all remember getting a whooping? Do y'all remember like that? Do y'all remember that feeling before though? Like when you know it's coming? Like
that's when y'all hear that
belt. But do you remember when you got used to it? But listen, but fast forward to the time when you got used to it, it's like, all right, whatever, I don't care no more.
Yeah, let me get my whooping.
Yeah, I remember those. My that didn't happen.
Y'all got used to it?
Like, whatever, I don't care, come on.
Let me tell y'all about Crystal. Let me tell y'all something about Crystal.
My brother used to be like, can I go back outside now?
Let me tell y'all something about Crystal.
Savage.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that belt buckle on the flip flops?
Oh Lord, the chancleta? No, I don't know nothing about that.
Hey. Y'all hear them flip flops? Y'all hear that belt buckle? I'm so programmed. If I hear it now, I might flinch. Ooh, I might flinch now. You know what I'm saying? You said what?
You ever got sent to your room and slammed the door?
I thought you were bad. Hey, come through like the Kool-Aid man. Like,
I took the door off the hinges one time. I got the door took off the hinges. That's how hard I slammed the door. They was like, no, ma'am. No.
Damn, you was built like that?
I mean,
I would have died have been about death day. Let me break one hinge. Just say right. It would have been no messenger.
No, my door was. I didn't break the door. The door was taken off the hinges because I had a problem with closing doors and slamming doors.
Okay. Yeah.
You want to slam doors in this house? You don't gonna have no door then. Oh, damn. Okay then. Yeah.
I only slammed one door.
You a Capricorn? What's your sun sign? Oh, you're the Virgo. Oh, okay, Virgo lady. Earth sign gang.
Yeah. High five. Leo rising. That's where it's at. Yeah,
no, we're not high fiving to that. We're not high fiving to that though. We high fiving to Earth sign. Keep it wrapped. Keep it wrapped.
I say.
I'm joking. What's your moon sign? What's your moon sign?
Pisces.
Me too. What? Yeah, my nigga. Yes.
Let's go. Hey, we in here. You ain't know that. Come on.
Yo, I love me another Pisces moon, yo. That's fire. That is fire. Yo.
Pisces are wonderful.
I love me. Who said that? Tiara, what are you then? What are you?
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, we got water signs up in here.
I'm a Cancer. Leo plus.
Water?
Any fire sign, Sagittarius.
I'm on the Leo cusp.
Big Leo energy.
What a Scorpio energy. Sean, what are you
Big Leo energy.
Yeah.
What happened? What did Sean say? What are Scorpios at? Fuck, y'all know,
hey, I'm in here.
If y'all know me, y'all know I love Scorpios.
You know I'm in here.
No, Oh yeah, oh yeah. Fire.
Well,
All right.
why you mute your mic? What's your sign?
What happened?
Ty muted his mic. What's your sign?
Who?
Ty.
You.
Oh, he a Leo. He a Leo.
Yeah, he said Leo.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Talk to us, bro.
Yeah, Leo gang. Leo gang. My bad. I had to get it. What's up, Leo gang?
You good?
You know what?
I
You
felt
know
you
what?
when you came back off.
Ego
I
gang.
felt you when you came back off. Go ahead. My bad.
Ego gang.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Ego gang.
As the sun rises, I open my eyes, ready for war, huh?
Ego gang. That's ego gang right there. You know what it is?
Let me get out. He said ego gang. Let me mute.
Ego gang. Now let me stop. Hey, shout out to my Cancer. Shout out to my Capricorn, boss lady Capricorn. Shout out to my Virgos out here, the Leos. We got a Scorpio. What was Shy again? Shy,
and the Sagittarius. Sagittarius.
Oh, wow.
Hold on.
I'm just shout out to the Sagittarius. Am Bam is a Libra. Shout out to Am Bam Libra. Sagittarius moon. Am Bam is a Libra. So shout out to y'all, man.
I'm a cuss Libra. Let's go. Amber's.
Who said I'm a cuss Libra? Who said I'm a cuss Libra like that? Who said that?
I did. Where's Amber at? She's still here?
You talking about, yeah, Am Bam, yeah, she probably at work though. She at work, you mean?
Okay,
she probably
no
at work
worries,
right
no
now.
worries.
All right. Shout out to y'all. But y'all know the best sign is all the signs. All the signs is the best sign. No, don't use your ego. Hold on now.
You're right. We got everybody. We got everything in us. You're right. Everything.
She probably a Leo. She probably a Leo cuss talking like that.
She probably a Leo something. Oh, she a Leo rising.
Why you blame it on the fire?
I'm a Leo Mars, so I get it. I'm a Leo Mars, so I get it. You know, I'm a Leo Mars. So
honey, I'm a Leo Mars, and I'm a Leo. Oh, we already told it. Oh, like you already know.
Damn. Are you a Pisces moon? What's your Venus?
Leo.
Damn, your Venus Leo? Oh, you a super Leo. Oh, you super ego out here. Okay.
I mean, yeah,
Leo.
Yeah,
oh, you a
literally,
Leo.
for real. Yeah.
No, you a Pisces moon.
She like a Leo in disguise. Like
that's why I came out.
No. Hold on, wait. No, we about to kill all that noise.
She really disappeared.
No, we about to kill all that noise. She a Pisces moon, yo. You a Pisces moon. That's what we represent now. We Pisces moon. You feel me? My ego. Background? My ego want that validation.
That's my picture. That's a picture I took. So you're not gonna be able to get it background. That's my picture. That's my picture. I took that. Yes, I am.
Your picture. Wow. That's your picture.
Yeah, we need to get back to the picture.
Go ahead, ego.
Oh my, yeah, my bad. You're right. I mean, it just come out. It's Leo in me.
It's all good though. That's all good.
I really like it. How you ran off in the woods and then came back.
Yo,
that was hilarious.
Hey, look, don't forget, yo, everybody put your Instagram in the chat. It's all about networking,
sure.
all about, making that real connection. You know what I'm saying? Everybody put your Instagram in the chat.
Tonight, by the way.
Yeah,
you said what now?
I'm gonna need a picture like that. I'm gonna start doing stuff.
Oh, yeah, damn right, man. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Tune in every Tuesday. Divine Book Club be going up. Y'all know how it is. So I think I'm about to close.
Also they put the book, this book in here, bro.
All right, y'all. We probably gonna stop it at
this shit. Like,
10.
Reading is
hey,
real.
bro, mute that for me, bro. Mute that for me real quick, bro. I hear you dropping the signs. I hear you. I hear you dropping the signs to the people, but I hear you. You know what I'm saying? You dropping the signs. You heard him. He said that shit was fire. But check this out, y'all. All right, so we're gonna end it. We started at 8. What I promise y'all? 3 hours? What time is it? I promise y'all 3 hours, but I understand everybody gotta go to work and stuff like that. We're gonna do 10:30. And the last 30 minutes, if y'all want to stay on, y'all can. But as far as the book club, is going to end at 10:30 and do an extra 30 minutes to like mingle and just, you know what I'm saying, talk about some deep shit or whatever y'all want to talk about. If y'all want to release something like a poem or something like that, feel free to do it in the last 30 minutes. But we're gonna from now to 10:30, we're gonna try to keep it in order. And I'm gonna close this book out and go to my notes because I don't want to forget. Because I wrote some shit, you know what I'm saying? I put a whole lot of shit in these notes, you know what I'm saying? So all right, okay, real quick, before we do that, questions and answers. Anybody got some questions and answers for me? And I'm gonna go with and I'm gonna pick people. I'm gonna go with Shy. Do you have any questions and answers so far? What we went through so far on humanity and the ego itself?
No, I wanted to say something earlier about I think what Tiara has said about her child. I just wanted to piggyback off that. My son is an Aries, and throughout my whole pregnancy, I was very, very angry. So once, he came out the womb and stuff, I already kind of knew what it was. I was just, beginning my spiritual awakening. So now he's just like, a cannonball. Like he has, he has tantrums. Like he gets angry very, very fast. And like for myself, that I have to work on my patience. And I was never patient before. So that's just something, I got to work on with myself.
Thank you.
My patience with him.
Thank you for your vulnerability. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for choosing to heal. You feel me? Thank you. We appreciate that a lot. You know what I'm saying? For real. Cause that just taught me something. Like, I feel like. Moon. Who said that? Let me see. Oh, Tiara said that?
Tiara, yes.
Oh, Tiara, my bad. Oh,
Gemini rising.
Get me right. Tiara, get me right. My bad. Damn. Aries moon, yo. Aries moon, bro. Oh my God, I didn't want to go there. Aries moon, I didn't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? I said it out loud. I was supposed to say that to myself. All right, we're gonna go to Tiara since we on Tiara. Any questions, comments on the ego, humanity, and stuff we went over?
No, this is all very enlightening because it's a daily battle, like you said, and I'm like, is ego a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Do I want to get rid of it? Do I want to be a full spiritual being?
So is ego a good or bad thing?
Eat this. No, I'm not gonna make that for you. That's gonna make your stomach hurt. What did you say? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was asking, is ego a good or bad thing?
I feel like duality. Like I'm my daughter is a Libra again. Like I'm so indecisive about certain stuff. I'm like, I don't know, because literally it could go either way. There's so many perspectives that you can take on things. Like it makes it difficult to decide like what is good. Like stuff is so deep to me. So I'm like, I don't know. I ain't got the answers.
Okay, to piggyback off that, right? And of course, this is the first one. This is the first session of this part of the book club. The topic of humanity and the ego. The reason why I chose this topic for the next month or two is to answer that question itself so we can have an understanding of what the ego is and / humanity, because humanity and the ego goes hand in hand. When we talk about humanity, we have to talk about the ego, because remember the package deal. The package deal that comes with being a human is the ego, right? So when we're talking about humanity, we also talking about the ego itself. Now, is the ego good or bad? It kind of depends on what we're talking about. When we're talking about full spirituality, we have to be aware that the ego is our spar partner. The ego isn't good. And there's no such thing as good or bad, right? But what I'm saying is, though, the ego is not, in that sense, the ego is not good, because it comes with, because of what it comes with. When we attach ourselves to the ego, what's going to happen is, we're like the ego, we think we're that. We think we're that part of ourselves. When we do that, there's no freedom in it. Remember, there's fears that come with the ego. And when we're talking about freedom, when we're talking about spirituality, fear doesn't live there. Now, if we're agreeing to the ego part of ourselves, there's the dilemma. There's always going to be that dilemma. Y'all get what I'm saying? And y'all know there's a thin line in the sand between our spiritual divine self and our human self. The ego is the lower part of ourselves. So it is, or you can't really say it's bad, so to speak, but when we're unaware of it, it is, if that makes sense. When we're unaware of the ego, it is considered bad in a sense, right? Because once we attach to it, this what brings the negativity in our lives. This what brings hardship in our lives. This what brings all these so-called negative connotations in our lives when we attach with our ego. Y'all get what I'm saying? And throughout the book clubs and stuff like that, we're gonna get more deeper into the understanding of it and things like that, right? So I'm gonna go to Ola. I'm gonna go to Ola. Ola, any questions? Questions?
You know how you ever heard the phrase, like, you ever heard somebody say, like, you got to tame the ego or train the ego? Is that cap?
It's cap, but somebody say I gotta kill the ego, and the only way you're gonna kill the ego is if you kill yourself, huh?
Yeah, not kill. Like when people be like, you have to train it or tame it. Well, I can probably understand tame, but as far as like training it, right? That's cap. Is that cap? I don't know. I kind of feel like it is, but I would like to hear your perspective.
I like when people. I like that training it.
Training it.
I like that. Training it and like making it like, because me, my word is making it my bitch. That's I'm making it my bitch. So that's kind of like training it to me. I'm making it my you know what I'm saying? You're gonna do what the fuck I you know what I'm saying? So training it, I like that. I like that concept. I like that concept.
And one more thing, what I like to how I like to use it.
Okay.
I use it to try to find parts of myself that I'm unaware of. You know what I'm saying? Because it technically like to find like blind spots and shit like that. But okay, this is the question that I'm leading to for that, right? How deep does the game, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? How many how can I explain it?
My bad.
You straight good?
Oh yeah, I'm good, bro. Yeah, man.
But
you
yeah,
heard that
how many I just seen your reaction. You like you know what I'm saying? But anyway.
That shit. Man, I gotta do yoga. I gotta get back to my yoga, you know?
Yeah, sure do.
You going Thursday?
I sure am.
I'll see you Thursday then, you mean? See you Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, it's like with the because since the ego is always finding spots for it to get its shit off, right? You know what I'm saying? Exactly how much, and of course this damn that's wild. How much work would there have to be? You know what I'm saying? Like you got like masters or whatever, right? With someone who's operating on a master level, are they still dealing with the ego? Or you know what I'm saying?
That's
a good question.
Probably made it there.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. For me, it's like, bro, if you wake up in human form, you got an ego. Think about it. Eating itself is a form of the ego. I don't care if you eating good or bad. That is a form of ego. Why? What is remember, the basic function is just mere survival. To sustain this human body is a part of the ego. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is to sustain this thing, we think about it. This how crazy humanity. This how fucked up it is, right? What do we have to eat in order to survive? We have to eat, which means what? Killing, like you see it in the animal kingdom. Like, what do tigers do? Tigers, they gotta go kill shit. They gotta go death. Like, you have to go kill something in order to sustain. Us as humans, we do the same shit. Whether it's fishing, hunting, or eating plants. Eating a plant. A plant has a consciousness. A plant has a consciousness. We eat plants and shit like that. Don't that plant got a life too? Shit like that. But we eat plants stuff like that. But think about what I'm saying though. Like, the mere fact that we have to do that. Like, we have to eat and stuff like that, killing something in order to survive. That's part of the ego itself. Humanity, that's why I like to say humanity itself is the ego. Like, thinking in a sense. Human thought was one of the studying sacred texts, back in ancient days, human thought was a part of human thought itself is a part of the is a part of this fucking debauchery in a sense, you know what I'm saying, on a certain level. So to answer that, as long as you always in a state of awareness, which is the present moment, if you always in the now, if you always like to keep yourself in the now moment and stuff like that, you're able to this is what gets you to that master level of always being that spectator, watcher, observer. If you're always that spectator, watcher, observer, then you're not ever operating in the ego. How can you?
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
Fact.
There's no way you
Fact.
can.
I get that.
You know. Now this do take a lot of work to do that though. That ain't nothing easy to say. I can't just say that
Facts.
without saying that. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm an observer." No, that takes work. Like you got to.
Yeah.
That takes work.
That's something I'm learning too. Like I've been noticing. Like it's one thing to be. Yeah, it's one thing to know some information and be able to call the shit out. But it's a whole nother monster when it comes to applying that motherfucker. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of motherfuckers. Yeah, there's a lot of motherfuckers out here. They just know a lot of shit. They just such. But then the smokers come and they doing dumb shit just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
They hide their hand. They hide their head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that, bro. And this one I just want to tell the chat real quick, man. Knowing, and I say this a lot on my Instagrams, knowing is not enough anymore. Knowing is cool, I get it, but knowing is not enough, man. Experiencing this shit for yourself and applying that which you know is the true. It is the truth, man. Because and I'm telling from personal experience. Take it from me. I used to be the person that knew a whole lot of shit. I used to know all this shit back in the day, but I never applied it. I knew this shit back in like 2013, but I wasn't applying it. But I knew about it. If somebody asked me, "Oh, what is this?" I know how to, "Oh my God," but I wasn't applying it. So, and it showed in my actions. It showed in my lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? So we have to go kind of a little bit beyond knowing this stuff and applying it. And now back to what you were saying, bro. This book right here, bro. The Power of Now. We're gonna get on this throughout the book club. But this book right here, bro, is what really grounded me into. I see Nubia with the I see you Virgo.
Yeah, she going crazy.
I see you Venus Leo. I see you. Hey look, you know I'm a fan your flames a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But the Power of Now, yo, that shit that is an instant. This one of them ones. That's one of them instant life changers because that instantly helped me become the watcher. Like whenever I get deeply into my emotions, I always remember this book that I'm not those emotions, and I would like immediately feel them all. What I do is I immediately feel everything, and because because we're having a human experience, so you can't just say, "Oh, I don't feel that shit." That's cap. That means you're lying to yourself. That's gonna go more to the dark. So what I do is I feel everything, right? And once I feel everything, I'll just immediately snap out and remember, oh, let me just watch this shit. And I watch it go by, and I remember that I'm not that. But once we latch on to it, this is the ego. You know, oh my God, I'm sad because like loss of love. Oh my God, she left me. Now I'm sad now. Da 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 da. I go through that a lot. I go through that form of detachment. I mean, attachment, and I go through that fear of abandonment a lot, and relationships, situationships, shit like that.
Yeah,
but
you gotta interrogate your feelings.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, and the Power of Now helped me with peace, Cassandra. You know what I'm saying. Peace, yo, you out? You out?
Yeah, for tonight.
All right, yo, you take it easy, yo. You feel me? Peace. You dropped your Instagram in the chat for everybody, right? Oh, she left. All right, cool. Check this out. So, boom. This book right here, bro. This gonna really help me with being the watcher and the spectator, dog. I can't lie to you not, man. This shit helped me instantly, bro. Like, man, that's all I can say. Let's hurry up real quick. Wow. Now let's go to Boss Lady. Any questions, comments? Any questions, comments, concerns about what's been going on tonight? If she can hear me.
No, none at all. A lot of insight though.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. That's what's up. Hey, look. Don't forget, y'all. Get y'all edibles. Y'all look. Y'all wanna what was my quote? What was my quote for her shit? Not feel good. Highly satisfied. Y'all be highly satisfied. Fucking with her. You know what I'm saying?
Happy and highly satisfied. Shop 704 Munchie.
704 Munchie. You did? For real. Now I'm gonna go to bro, can you hear me, bro? Child's iPhone. My boy got me on mute. Can you hear me, bro? Any question, comments? Kato, can you hear me, bro? Or you still dropping the signs over there? I think we'll let them have it. Oh, he probably tied up right now. All right, cool. Kato, can you hear me, bro? One last time. Kato, can you? I found 2 cents in my pocket and was tickled. Hold on, let me read the chat. What's going on in the chat real quick? Preach, I got it printed and have yet to read it. The time is now. And cents make dollars. Right is a direction, wrong is a perception. Human default program. Yeah, that human default program is that's the whole tale of I found 2 cents in my pocket and was tickled. I kind of y'all know y'all gotta help me sometimes with metaphors and shit. I be kind of lost.
No, that's literally because he talk about sense makes sense, and then 2 cents. Put your 2 cents in. I found 2 cents in my pocket, so I was like,
"Oh, that's fire!"
Like, I got 2 cents in my pocket.
Yeah, you're rich.
In my pocket.
You're wealthy.
Yeah, you're rich. Think you can grow rich. Who's that? Divine? Who said that shit? All right, Nubia. Nubia. What you just put in the chat?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to go back to the screen. All right, Nubia, what you put in the chat, right? I'm glad you did that. Thank you for that, because that is the whole tale. That's the moral to this whole story of this whole book club, is that human default program. That's what I'm breaking down with these 2 books, along with another book. And I'm gonna tell everybody to read it. To watch a movie. After the next book club, it's gonna be the homework. It's gonna be a certain movie we're gonna watch. I'm gonna give everybody 7 days to watch it. But what you just broke down is the whole tale of this tape. The human default program. When everybody understand, or whoever's on this level understand the human default program, what's happening? It's like something going on. What happened?
No, I was laughing at my face.
I see her laughing.
I see expressions. Yeah, when you started talking about what you point out, I said, look at her smiling.
Yeah, she was like,
yeah.
How do I make you love me? Oh yeah. Hey, but look, check this out. So like,
I love her.
That human default program that she broke down, y'all, that's the whole tale of this tape. When we all understand that default program that come with being a human, we are able to evolve. We are able to go beyond this into our divine self, because our divine self is a little, I don't want to say separate, but our divine self is something greater, is what I'm saying. And when we do choose our human self, we are doing ourselves harm. We are doing ourselves a disfavor. Like anything, I don't care what you label yourself. If you say, "Oh, well, I'm a corporate manager," you're lowering yourself. I'm a billionaire. You're lowering yourself. I'm a millionaire. You're lowering yourself, because all this is only dealing with the human existence. We are greater. We are infinite beings, not the finite. This shit got to go. This right here, it's got to go. Go ahead.
Would your human default setting, would that be like your natal chart type shit or no?
Oh, that's gonna be deep. A lot of people ain't gonna want to hear this in the new age. A lot of people ain't gonna want to hear that in the new age, man. But yeah, your astrology is a part of the ego, the personality. Think about it. What do we say all the time? What's my sun sign? The sun sign is how you see yourself. What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay, but I would see it as again, like the ego for me is a reflection. I know, again, I'm trying to survive and sustain myself. Oh, okay. Well, I would say I would still see it as, because that, okay, I feel like we chose every aspect of ourselves before we got here, right?
Facts.
Yeah. So my natal chart is based upon what I chose for myself, so that when I came into my awakening, into my awareness, I can say, oh, well, this is why I do this. This is why I do that. And now I can say anything that is not in accordance and concordance with that is not me. So that means it is the ego.
Hold on, whoa.
You're right, Sierra. I didn't say that about the 2000, girl. I'm
Hold on, wait a minute.
You went 2000 and then 200.
Hold on, wait.
Keep going. Go ahead, my bad.
Hold on, pause. Wait a minute. Hold on. You said that, I want you to say that last part again, right? You said that everything that's outside of your natal placement is the ego. Is that what you said?
Anything that is not in alignment with what I chose as the spirit coming into this human experience, based upon, the celestial realm, my knowledge of the celestial realm, rather, I should say. anything that's not that, that's the ego.
All right, that is true. All
Yeah.
right, pause. Right now, that as well is a part of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, everything. You're right. Everything out of the alignment, you can say is a part of the ego, but everything in that alignment of that, anything in that alignment is also a part of the what we call the ego as well, right? And what I mean by that is, all right, I'm a Taurus, Sun, Pisces, Moon, Venus, Aries, Mars, Leo, right? I know that. Now, even when I'm operating in that, that's still, I get what you're trying to say. You basically you're saying that, okay, even though that's a part of the ego, it's a part of what you chose. I get what you're saying, right? But
it's because what I think of me. It's what I think of me.
Facts.
My natal chart is what I think of me.
Facts.
Based upon my understanding of me. Yeah.
Facts. Now, okay, that in itself, yeah. You get them. That in itself is the ego. You get what I'm saying? Like that in itself is as well. Now, nothing right or wrong with it, but based off the question he asked, you know, with me being a Venus, Aries, Mars, Leo, all that is good to know. It's great to be aware of it, but we also have to remember that in itself is a part of only this is a part of this ego, and that can keep us limited. Now, not you, I'm not saying you, but a lot of other people that's not aware of certain things, this is what can keep us limited. Oh, I'm a Taurus sun sign. I can't date a Leo because this squares me. I can't. You see how the limitations? I'm a Pisces moon. I can't get with another Pisces moon because you see the limits. You get what I'm saying? But we have to remember, the freedom we have within. The freedom in us is what takes us beyond out. This is what takes us outside the rims of space and time. What is astrology? It's all space and time. What goes outside the rims of space and time? Spirit. Spirit operates outside that realm and beyond. Now, it is good to know. Now, it is good to know this shit though, because we need to know our natural energies. I need to know that I have the energy of a Mercury and Taurus. I need to know that so I can utilize that so like you said, I need to be aware that to utilize that for certain things. But I also have to remember this has really nothing to do with me on a certain level, because when all right. I'm pretty sure y'all heard of the light got to be the heart has to be lighter than a feather, right? The heart has to be lighter than a feather theory, right? Now, what that's talking about is when it's time to leave this human existence alone, if you got attachments here, that attachment will keep you in the loop. Y'all know time is not linear. Time is a circle. Like this back here, time is a spiral. This is what we call the circles of time, the circle of life. That ain't really a good song. You know what I'm saying? From a certain perspective, that ain't really a good, like, you know what I'm saying? The circle, y'all feel what I'm saying? Though, like the circle of time.
Too,
that's my shit too. That's my shit too.
I was listening to it the other day though. So
now, don't get me wrong. Look. When I say this shit, this don't mean like that's my shit too. Like I love the Lion King, but I also know the mind control. And I also see in between the cap. Like, for example, the 12. Think about the analog clock. The analog clock go from 1 to 12, right?
Yeah.
This is your zodiac system. 1 constellation in this part of the sky, all the way to 12. That is a part of the matrix. That is a part of this physical grand illusion itself. You get what I'm saying? Now,
I got a question when y'all finish, but go ahead.
Yeah,
try to
I'm
keep
about
it
done.
intact.
Yeah, I'm about done. Like, y'all see what I'm trying to say? Like that 1 through 12 on the clock is the same system ran with the planets and all that. It's all the same game, the circle of life. So when we attach to it, when it's time to leave, if that's all we know in our subconscious mind, that's all we know. We're going to go back into it. This is reincarnation. This is how cycles and stuff repeat. This is how people keep coming back into this human. Now, if you want to come back and experience it again, by all means. But me, I'm getting the fuck past this human shit. Time is up, in a sense, right?
Graduation.
Yeah, graduation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some people look at this as a
Wake
school.
up, Mr. West.
Some people,
Mr. West.
Wake up, Mr. West.
I was already hold on. Let's go.
You got these motherfucking D's, Rosie Perez, and yes, and like.
Thank you for hearing me. I love it.
Good morning.
I get thanks.
Good morning. But yeah, and that was fire. Y'all remember when he said, he said, I'm the something. Detroit Red cleaned up, like the keys to the league, but you graduate when you make it out of the streets. No. See, we look. We ain't getting the music. We gonna let you have.
Yeah,
We ain't getting the music. We ain't getting the music. Yeah, we ain't doing that.
That's my favorite Kanye album.
We ain't doing that. All right.
This is my truth, Burns. You ain't gotta have this.
I don't.
You go your end of the pole.
I'm on the polarity of that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, you about to say something about. I want you to forget. You about to say something about the concept.
Yeah, when you said the circle, when you brought up the circle of life shit, and you was talking about the time loops, right? So goddamn, the right?
The
represents the circle of life.
Woman of phallus.
Well, the Ankh represents the Ankh just explaining Trinity. It's just explaining the holy Trinity of what masculine, feminine. You put that together, it creates a
Alpha and Omega,
somebody trying
literally.
The Ankh, but no. Now put that in the concept of that.
Not palace, Tierra, phallus, like penis. Phallus.
Yeah. The motherfucker.
Oh, I knew I misheard.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, you got the the Ankh, represent the Trinity. But there's so many Trinity those. You got knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You got subconscious, conscious. So many Trinities to this shit. But
time, space, and matter is my new shit. But go ahead.
Time, space, and matter. That ain't, bro. Honestly, bro, we're gonna talk about that.
No, I'm talking about
the Trinity. I get
listen,
it.
Hear me out. I'm talking about as far as like operating in this fucking reality. You know, what's that noise?
That's a boss lady, I think.
Oh,
boss lady.
Nah, I'm talking about far as like in the perspective of creating.
I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about that. That's your new 3. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, that's why I fuck with it. Now, far as like holding it up to like, oh, this is the whoop. Nah,
I feel
it's just a tool. It's just a tool I like to use.
Yeah, I know. When you said it, I understood it as soon as you said it. I understood it.
Yeah. I ain't putting it like, oh God, the man, woman, child. I ain't talking about no shit like that.
So boss lady, while you was gone, I was asking everybody one by one, do they have any questions? And you said you don't have none. Amber at work, so I ain't gonna ask Amber. Kato, I think
you didn't even ask me if I had any questions. You were just saying my name.
Coming to you.
Okay, my bad.
Nubia.
All right. I'm gonna calm down.
Wow.
Ooh, my bad.
Wow.
Rude. Okay, I know the power of now. Let me calm down.
Hey, you an amazing person to have a conversation with. Yo, you funny. I could tell. You're an amazing person to have a conversation with. She said. She went through the whole program.
I'm gonna drink my water.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna go. So I guess Kato's still jumping the science. I don't know. I think he's still got them going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna go to Nubia, Miss Nubia. You know what I'm saying?
Oh snap! My bad, bro. I was muted the whole time. I ain't even know I was muted. Well, no.
Yeah, bro.
I knew I was muted, but I thought I unmuted. Man, whenever she was being like that, I said, "Ew." But yeah, man. Look.
Everybody say.
Wait.
Caught that shit late too. I was like, oh shit. Like,
bro.
Hey, bro,
I was
wow,
here talking too. I thought y'all could hear me, but I was like,
hell no, I can hear you, bro.
Yo,
I can hear you, bro.
So look, I'm glad you're recording this, bro. Because look, you heard me first time I was trying to put my people on, bro. Like, I'm about to read page, don't play with me, and yo, bro, like, so I'm gonna have to watch the recording, bro, because I was talking to my peoples. But yo, it's crazy.
How you know I'm recording,
Not
bro?
even
How you know I'm recording?
Huh?
Yeah.
How you know I'm recording?
It told me, and I see the record at the top. I appreciate it, my brother. But yo,
how dare you read on me before you?
Yo, no, you told us, my brother. But nah, listen, bro, because the stuff that from the book
I'm trying to be a magician out
here.
Here.
Talking about, bro,
that
stuff was correlating to my homie, bro, and it was wild, bro. It was divine because literally everything was on point and on time, bro. Because he was talking about how he wanted to go to the gym. I was like, yo, no matter what, don't let no negative spot creep in your brain, because he was saying like, yo, smoking is gonna deter him from doing it. I was like, yo, what you mean, bro? You want to do this? You get high. It's supposed to be fun. And then I was also telling him how, like, just working out and just working your body, don't think of it as a workout, but just think of it as playing. Like, what would you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. It's the mindset, you know? So, like, yeah, man, it was just divine and on point how I got to witness it in the flesh just in that moment where he was, you know? And it was like, I had, like, just helping him be the positive adversary because of the present knowledge I got, bro, for being in this Zoom, bro. You know how I've been wanting to do this. I appreciate you for hitting 15 minutes before. And I just see how it allowed me to be so present, bro. And I got 222 on the mileage, bro. So it's like,
I've been seeing tools too. That's
like,
why.
It's divine,
with that being said,
man.
y'all, we gotta play some music on that. We gotta play some music. We gotta.
Look, I'm about to light it in.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, turn up.
Hey, we all in the woods.
Oh God.
Sun up.
Oh, you can keep going. Bro. I hear you. Keep going. All right, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the divine, bro. So, like, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, bro, do you have any questions? Comments, you know what I'm saying, about the things we went over, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, yes, my brother.
But thank you, though, bro. Thank you for sharing that. My bad, bro. Thank you for sharing that, bro. Thank you for everything. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, bro. For real. But yeah, any questions, bro?
Oh,
who was laughing? Hold on, let me see who that was.
Who you think?
Oh yeah, damn, Miss Nubia up here.
Mute myself. Right.
No, don't mute. Don't hide.
Come back.
Don't throw rocks on your head, you big. Bro, hey Kato, big Kato. Big Kato, any questions, bro? Any questions, though, bro? Any questions, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? What we went over and shit.
Oh, my bad. Got you. So, yeah, bro. Like, so, for one, what's the name of this book again?
Well, we on 2 books right now. We on Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, and we're on The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I think everybody here got my Instagram, but if y'all go on my Instagram, I got these 2 books. I've been promoting these 2 books, so these are the books that we're gonna be working with. These are the 2 books we're gonna be working with, y'all. So yeah. But yeah, any questions, bro?
Hey, bro. Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah, bro. Right now,
I'm
soaking everything in high present. I'm driving home. So yeah, it was one. I couldn't remember the name of the book to tell them. So that was that first question. And then second, it's like, yo, so pretty much from what we got from this first part, it's just like, just stay positive, bro. And just keep thinking and being positive towards every belief you want, correct?
Yeah, because when you start thinking negative, you'll start attaching to that negativity and create a false sense of self through that, operating through fear and stuff like that. And we don't want that to happen because we'll start operating in our ego, and our ego is what keeps us from ascending to our higher self. So you can look at it like that. Yeah, it's all about what you took from it. Yeah, that's what you know what I'm saying?
Right. For sure, G.
Facts.
Yeah, because I really because that fear, man. Like I was thinking when I was driving early, like how Kendrick Lamar made that song "Damn" off the album "Damn." He really made that song "Fear," and like, yo, it's so real, bro. It's so deep, bro, because we really have all the power inside of us to create, bro. But we let that fear get in the way. But yeah, that's all I got to say.
Okay, I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sha, I still see you and Bam at work, so we're gonna go to the Nubia. We gotta get to you, don't we?
Yeah, I got. Go ahead, Tara. She has something to say.
Oh no, because that's my Instagram name. That's my artist name. New.
What's your artist name?
New B K'_NEWB like honeybee.
Clone.
So I was like, huh?
Clone Age.
Y'all hear my piece?
Okay.
I'll fuck with Ola on that one. I'll fuck with Ola. I'm not bad. I'm just talking. Welcome to the phone.
You see how we keep coming back? Because I don't think I really have questions. I mean, I think I said everything I wanted to say. But I do have this. Like, what is your interpretation? Or because we talked about graduation, we also talked about attachments and things like that. So those of us who are in the awareness that this is our last go round on this plane, what do you feel about the attachments as in physical attachments? Because I was told by by a teacher that if you have children, then this is not your last go round, and you will have to come back and recycle. And I'm like, right? I know, Tara. That's why
we gotta get out of that.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm good either way.
Check this out.
She talking about I'm good either way.
Hold on, what? Hold on. So basically, I ain't having no kids, right? She said, I'm good either way, nigga. I don't give a fuck. So basically, you having no kids? What she say? No, she got kids.
No, she just said she got none.
No, that was Tierra.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Wow, my man. Wow. I'm just on my side of you. I'm just on my side of you. I'm not.
I know. We are mothers we have mothered many of people. Okay, we don't need to have them from our own loins. I enjoy the act of trying, but you know it's fine.
This girl funny. This girl right funny for real. This girl funny.
The practice.
Hold on, wait. I just caught that. Wait a minute. I just caught that. My bad. I just caught it. Damn. My bad. Yeah,
we like to practice is what we were saying. So that's cap. All right, that's one. That's good. Okay.
But I want to explain. I want to explain though how kids are utilized. Now having kids are utilized. Now that is a hard detachment. It's not easy to. It's not easy, man. I get it. It's hard to tell somebody that do have kids this type of information, because of the attachment they have to their kids, especially when they have newborns and kids at an early age. It's hard to tell them, hey, you know, this is the illusion. You made it attached. It's not an easy thing to say, man. So with me, if I'm aware of the person that has newborns, I make sure I say it in a very, I say it in a certain way. I just don't give it to them straight up raw as a person that don't pause, right? Like to a person that don't have kids. Y'all get what I'm saying? A person that do. Who said that? A person that do. What I'm saying is though people that do have kids and stuff like that. I'm aware of that. I say it in a certain way, but because you know, having a newborn, man, that's the most precious thing in this motherfucking universe. I don't give a fuck how much work you done did. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You see a newborn baby, you ought like they have. It's like they have that innocence. They have that beautiful innocence that you automatically. They like they just be there. You be like, damn, you don't got a choice but the good motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what you're saying, but I'm gonna help you, motherfucker. Like you want a bottle? What you need? You know what I'm saying? Like they just so precious, man. Yeah, kids is that's a part of the demiurges, you know. See, we ain't gonna get it and all that. But
man, I remember my niece was born. This is not my child. This is my niece, and I
got a niece right now.
I went to the hospital when she first born, and when I held her, I felt my chest just warm up and glow. I said, "Oh man, what is this?"
Yeah, it was the Grinch. Like, he has a heart. The Grinch has a heart.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Them kids will touch you, man.
Yeah, but them kids will keep your ass here, boy. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Them kids will keep your ass here. But like I say, now I talk to some people who's into this spiritual awareness, and some people want to come back. And y'all got to remember that some people who here now, they already got this. What happened?
She said
what
ghetto. She said ghetto.
Ghetto? About what happened?
Come on, coming back. Like here is ghetto.
Yeah, this is the ghetto. This is the fucking ghetto, dog. But
the ghetto itself.
And then, but understand, like some people that are here now, they probably already got that awareness in other lifetimes, and they came back to be maybe a fucking NASCAR racer. Some people, everybody came here, everybody got their own path. Everybody came here to do, you know what I'm saying, what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people didn't come here to be as conscious this time. Some people came back to be just to experience being a mother. You know what I'm saying? Ironically, I seen I just seen Tierra. That was fire. But Boss Lady, you said something?
Ironically, ain't no daggone irony.
Facts. Kato said something. Somebody said something. Danubia, good. Shy, you ain't said in a long time. How you living? What's going on? How you feeling?
I was just thinking about the kids thing. You know, I did have somebody tell me, you know, attachments to children will keep you here or stuff like that. But you know, I just never looked into it because I have a kid. So I'm not gonna say it's too late now, but it's like, well, dang, if I have a kid,
that's cap.
Do I still keep doing the work?
Yeah, don't do that. That's cap shit, bro. That's cap shit, bro.
Because like at this point, I was just like, dang, I'll just stay here.
Like that think about it, that don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. That mean Then you had to go into the question, well, why is it that woman could even birth then? That don't even, you know what I'm saying? So that ain't even, that's cap shit. You know what I'm saying? Because then you'll be like, why is it natural for a woman to have birth then? That's not even, you feel what I'm saying? So that's cap. Think about it. You got to think about it like this, then. Think about it like this. Let's say that it's somebody that wanted, let's say there's somebody that didn't do the work in the previous lifetime, right? And they got to come back to do the work. They have to go through a portal, which is the mother. They have to go through something to get here. You get what I'm saying? So you may be just there to guide them to do the work. See what I'm saying? So that don't even make sense in itself when you think about it. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that was some crazy shit.
I just had a thought. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead, bro.
I thought that y'all ain't want to interrupt. I want to make sure y'all finish.
I do want to say one more thing, and then I'm gonna end. Then I'm gonna just let everybody talk. But I do want to bring up one more. I could just say it. I'll say it for the next book club. Yeah, I'll just say it for the next book club. Yeah, go ahead, Ola.
The power of now. Say what you gotta say.
No. You gotta think about it like this though.
We may need it.
Now you gotta understand. I got a lot of notes. Trust me, baby. We can wait the next time, and we're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But but since she,
go ahead, cuz.
No, I'm just saying. No, you gotta understand. Like, I got a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and if I say it all now, then it'll kind of be. You get what I'm saying? But I was gonna talk about the fact. Okay, who?
Okay, tease me. Go ahead. I like it like that. No worries.
Oh, you like it like that? Oh,
favorite.
You like it like that?
Give me something to come back to. Okay.
The comeback to. Nah, let me stop, man. Hey, check this out. So, she wilding out here. She wilding. Hey, you know what you is right now? You the lady in the red dress. The lady in the red dress, that ain't gonna work. You feel me?
Okay.
But look, check this out, y'all. So I was just gonna talk about real quick. That everybody understand the fight or flight dilemma.
I say.
Now, that fight or flight is a natural human automatic response, right? And how we know this is true is because I'm gonna ask the chat again. What is the primary function of the ego?
Survive and sustain itself.
Facts. Now, how we know this is true? Because look at the automatic response. We got a fight or flight. Like, you can't beat that. I don't give a fuck how much subconscious programming you do. You're gonna have that fight or flight, aka a flinch. Like, you may not be scared, but the physical body is so, like, y'all see the detriment in it. The physical body is all about survival to the point where it has this automatic. Y'all get what I'm saying? And the reason why that is, yeah, and the reason why that is important. The reason why that is important is showing you how the ego works. Its number one thing is survival. It's a survival thing. Its job is to survive and sustain itself. So once you build a character of who you think you are, that it becomes a thing. That becomes a thing about yourself. And as soon as that is threatened, you find yourself in an argument. But in spirituality, how we supersede that is if whenever we find ourselves in a so-called confrontation, we don't give it attention. That's only through awareness, though. That's only through spiritual awareness. Because as soon as you're not aware, you get into arguments and you feel like you got to prove yourself. I got to prove my idea is right. You're wrong because such and such. You're operating in ego. That's why I don't get into debates. A debate is a form of ego to me. Everybody got their own truth. Everybody got their own truth. Everybody right and wrong at the same time. If you don't believe me, if I was born on the opposite end of the planet, somebody trying to join. If I was born on the opposite end of the planet, right, and my favorite color, I point at the sky and say a bootaloo, right? That's my favorite color. I point at the sky and say, oh, a bootaloo is my favorite color. If I finally come to America and I talk to Nubia and she says, oh, well, what's your favorite color? And I say a bootaloo. She'd be like, what the fuck is that? I point at the sky and I say, I point at this right here and I say a bootaloo. If you was to pause that moment, you ask, well, who's right and who's wrong? Then you realize a spiritual truth. You realize that me and her both right and we both wrong at the same time. Because in her mind,
and polarity.
Facts. In her mind, because in her mind, blue is that. In my mind, I've programmed myself with it being a blutaloo. And we're going to get into an argument trying to prove who's right and who's wrong. She's like, no, that's called blue because such and such, da da da. Her ego is going to try to bring up all the facts to prove her point. And I'm going to bring up all the facts.
Sorry.
What happened?
My daughter calling me. Sorry. I didn't know I was on off mute.
Oh, you good. And my ego is going to try to prove my point. No, it's blue to blue because da da da. I've been over here for 26 years, but just keep that in mind that everybody's right and everybody wrong at the same time. Your truth is a false to somebody else because we live in polarity. My truth, I know that there's a false out there. So when somebody come to me with opposition, I don't got to get mad at them. If I choose to get mad at them and try to prove my point, I'm aware that I'm operating in my ego. You can, though. I can get into an argument with them and say, oh, no, you're wrong. I can do that, but I choose to go beyond that. And we are at the point where we choose to go beyond our human ego. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all see how if every human understood this, there'll be no need for wars. There'll be no need for none of this cap shit. So like you'd like to tell the tape that default program is the reason why humanity do what it does. Y'all get what I'm saying? And the fight or flight response can be triggered by both real and imaginary threats. That's deep. It happens automatically. Wait a minute. I said, wait a minute, there's an inherent flaw then. This is just breaking down the default human program. This is breaking down the inherent flaw that comes with this human package deal. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's what comes with this that we have to be aware of. Out of our control, there's a fear. So with that being said, what if somebody was to keep you in that natural state of fear? What if it was somebody's job to keep you in that fear-based mindset? Then you will be always controlled, aka 98% of people. Now we're starting to understand. Now we're starting to understand the bigger scheme. Yes. Television, social media, trauma, all this stuff is seek to control you. Because humanity has a default programming mechanism. So when the so-called powers that be have control, y'all see the so-called powers that be have
that's
control
an interesting
over
phrase.
Yeah, the so-called powers that be have control over the masses of people, and now we see how easy it is to have that power based off fear. Well, all you gotta do is put a human in fear, and you're gonna be able to control them. This is mind control. Like in the relationships, you see it all the time. In domestic violent relationships, what's happening at play? What's happening is, oh, you do that again? What niggas be saying? If you do that again, I'm gonna slap your ass, girl. He's trying to utilize fear. You get what I'm saying? Like it's trying to spew fear, and she gonna say, "Oh yeah, you do that again, I'm gonna kill your car, nigga." This is fear. You get what I'm saying? Like this is all operating through fear-based mechanism and all through ego. It happens at every turn. If you have an insecurity in you, that's a fear. Now you're gonna be doing stuff subliminally to try to control your partner. You feel what I'm saying? This is all done through natural human default mechanisms. But this is why I love spirituality, because when we go beyond it, we operate in our divine self, and we don't fall subject to the bullshit. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So, I just had a Satori moment. Haha. See, I did that.
A who moment or what?
A Satori.
Somebody help me.
Page. It's okay. It's in the Power of Now. It's on page 96.
Oh, hold on. Let me go to my Bible. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me go to my Bible. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Get your Bible. I'll read it to the class real quick.
Let me see 90.
96. Yes. Zen masters use the word Satori to describe a flash of insight, an aha moment, basically. Have you read the Celestine? Has anyone read the Celestine Prophecy? The first one. You looking for page 96? Where you at?
Oh, 96. My bad. I'm on 90.
Okay.
I reckon not a
I reckon our country.
I reckon which paragraph? Oh, the Satori, the Zen masters. Aha moment. Yes, aha moment. Okay, yeah. I'm following.
So and I would say because you're fight or flight, right? You just said control. So I'm getting that's giving me control dramas from the Celestine Prophecy, where your parents, where your parental units. I don't want to say parents, because it could be anybody who groomed your childhood, right?
Facts.
Either you were either a child of an instigator, a child of an interrogator, a child of someone who was aloof, or a child of someone who was woe is me, a pity party type thing. So that those energies have been placed upon you, so that you either have, if you have an interrogator as a parent, then you're probably prone to flight. If you have an instigator, then right. If you have instigator, then you're probably prone to fight. If you have an aloof parent or a childhood mentor, I'll say, then you're probably prone to fawn. And if you're probably, and then if you have woe is me, then you're probably prone to freeze. So I put all those together when you were saying that, right? Because it's fight, flight, fawn, or freeze. So I put all those together when you were saying that, because I was like, yo, that makes so much sense. And then you said control. And I was like, that sounds like a control drama to me. So again, that's the Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield. It's like a series of books. If you want to read that, that's my Bible. Now, you talk about the power of now. That's the thing that broke me all the way up. It talked about synchronicities. It talks about critical mass. It talks about all these. I was like, what? It like,
that's fine.
Right. So for you to say all that right there, it just put me in an understanding that that's a way of that 98% just becoming coming into your own space, in your own environment. And how if you're not aware of it, when you hopefully you become the 2%, but if you're not aware of it, then that's how you literally stay in the drift. And I'm not I'm trying to be above the fray. You know, I ain't trying to be anybody's I'm trying to be upstream all the time. I'm trying to be up. I'm not trying.
Yeah, that drifting. We're gonna get to that next. I'm glad you said that drifting is deep. We're gonna get to that next. That is fine.
It is, and we have to make the commitment to stay out of the drift, because we are bigger than that. We are better than that. And also, it's 90% of commitment and only 10% 90% commitment / intention, only 10% actually mechanism, actually doing. So if we're staying in that 90% pile, then we're already going to, with the commitment and the intention, or the deliberate. What is it? Deliberate. Come on, you know it. Definite purpose.
Oh, your definite chief aim. I call it your definite purpose. Yes.
Okay, so if we're acting and being in that moment, if we're, I got to go back to the book real quick. But if we're acting and being in that moment and in that space, then we won't be drifting, because we're already acting and living and intention using the power of now.
Right. Thank you. Yo, you get it. You okay, yeah. That's another whole tale of the tape. Like, that's another tale of the tape, man, for real. Thank you. I got a question for you, Nubia. I got a question, because you just dropped some good shit. Question for you. What is the number one facilitator of mind control?
Now I gotta go back to my notes. Fear.
Huh?
Fear.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one more chance. What is the number one facilitator of mind control?
Oh shit, I don't know it. Facilitator?
Yes. Facilitator of mind control. What is the number one?
Is it controlling the part of our brain that we don't use?
What happened? That's a good one.
Sweet.
Anybody else?
Is that my last line, Tierra? Go ahead.
I said, is it controlling the part of our brain that we don't use, or that other people don't use? But he didn't sound like that was it.
What is the number one?
I'm saying fear. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what
That's
I
a good one.
Facilitator. Who facilitates?
But I'm like,
yeah. What is the number one facilitator? Like education,
the government. Like, what type of question is this?
Okay. You're getting good. Okay. What is the number one facilitator?
Facilitator. So the number one tool,
facilitator.
I would say the person with the most money.
Who's controlling?
Both of them. Teachers in churches are both like hand in hand. But
how much
y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? The number one facilitator of mind control is your mama. Or the person that took the person that programs you first is the number one facilitator of mind control. How do you learn all this shit?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Girl, go look the book, dumbass.
Yeah, because you said it. You was like, oh, your parents are like, oh, okay. You said it, man. That's why I asked you that, because you kind of said it.
Yeah,
literally. Your mom's the number one facilitator of mind control.
Yeah, and I remember him saying that. He was like, he said, because I can get in through that person, and then that's how you don't even have to go through the teachers, because I remember that. Okay, read. Listen, I just read it. I just finished reading it yesterday, so it still has I'm digesting. Okay.
Are you talking about the I want the devil?
Yeah.
Oh, you just finished it? Yeah, that's a fire book, man.
Just finished it yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, y'all. We got 10 minutes left. Shout out to everybody. Hey, man, I just want to say, man, this was a wonderful book club, man. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for choosing to heal, though. Thank y'all for choosing to heal. Thank y'all for choosing y'all divine self, and y'all choosing to rise above y'all human self. Thank y'all for choosing. Thank y'all for choosing yourself. Give it up for yourself. Fuck the bullshit. Thank y'all for choosing y'all, man. Give it up for yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Thank y'all for choosing yourself, bro. Because without yourself, I mean, you know, without you loving yourself, y'all wouldn't have done this work. Without y'all appreciating yourself, y'all would have never done this work, man. Remember, it's all about you at the end of the day. Because if you would have never, think about it, if you would have never chose to read that book, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be able to have these type of conversations without you doing it. You know what I'm saying? So remember, it's all about, not all about you in a selfish way, but in a selfish way. It is all about you in a sense, because you have to get you in order. You have to get you right. You have to know yourself in order to know this universe. Because this universe is nothing but a copy of you. So once you know and love that, you can love someone outside of you, man. So shout out to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Well, just remember, every Tuesday, 8 p.m., Divine Book Club Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? All I ask is next Tuesday, I'm expecting everybody to know the 7 laws of the universe, aka the Kabbalion, aka the 7 laws of Tahuti, or whatever you want to call it. I expect everybody to know that, because we're gonna have a deep conversation about it next week. And the 2 books again is The Power of Now, and I'm gonna try to pull more notes out The Power of Now, because we did a lot out with the devil. So next time I'm gonna do more of The Power of Now. But these are the 2 books we are operating out of right now. You know, so keep in mind. So basically, you know, just keep in mind, man. What's up, man, Bam? There you go. I see you. What's up with you? So y'all keep in mind, man. The tell of the tape, the reason why I've done this is because those of us who are here, we have this type of awareness now. So when we see things going on, we know what we can run back to and say, oh, that's just a part of humanity. That's just a part of the ego. I'm not going to get caught up in it emotionally. So this is why the news is the news. Y'all see when say breaking news, somebody just got killed. That's hitting a certain chakra. That's hitting a certain part of your ego. They want you to be emotionally involved and say, oh my God, because there's a fear subconsciously in you. Now you're scared to go out. That's okay, your grandma. Hey, don't go outside. Somebody just got raped. Oh my God. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they want that. They want us to participate in that type of stuff, right? But people like us who have this awareness, we're able to go beyond our ego and beyond these fears and live out our truths. You get what I'm saying? We're able to go beyond our truths now. We were able to go beyond our human lower shit, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So when we see the masses doing something, we automatically understand that. Well, they're part of the 98%. What the fuck do we expect? I expect the herd to be the herd. I expect somebody in the matrix to be in the matrix. I expect somebody who don't know to not know. I'm not going to emotionally get involved and say, oh my God, you need to know this. Or, oh my God, no. They're part of the humanity that's being controlled. That's what they need to be doing. You feel what I'm saying? And those of us need to keep us around. We are on a certain frequency, and we need to keep people like us around and build off that, or else we'll be wasting our time, and not wasting our time, but or else we'll be delving into energy that's not matching ours. We'll be doing ourselves a harm. The number second lesson in self-love is I don't cause more harm to myself. So if we're not causing harm to ourselves because we love ourselves, we don't put ourselves in harm's way, aka invite people into our vortexes. That mean it's no good. You get what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind, man. That's pretty much it for this part of the book club. Next Tuesday, 8 p.m. We're back at it. We're back locked and loaded. We're back going crazy on these spaces. You feel me? Shout out to Nubia, Ola, Bam, T-Era, you know what I'm saying? Shy, Kato, Big Kato, still dropping the signs probably, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got it, man. What's y'all last words or whatever? Make sure to drop your Instagram and stuff too. Don't forget.
I just want to know this piece real quick that I wrote. I just feel like it's for y'all.
Oh yeah. Tiara said she want to share a piece. Y'all said she want to share a piece. Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
All right. The weight has. I don't even have a title. I literally was listening to some frequency music and I just wrote it.
I can't see you no more.
Yeah, give us the whole expression.
I can't see you.
Oh, because it's on my phone, so I gotta
Yeah, dang.
Oh, okay. Understandable.
Just imagine. Just close your eyes and imagine. Okay, so here we go. I used to ask God, why am I so blessed? I asked, when would come my test? And then he began to show me my strength. It's like God told me to hold tight to his neck, and up the mountains we trekked. Always wondering what's next. Fingers gradually slipped off, and I was served all that I deserved to get. God said, I'm going to take that, and that. I said, all of that? He said, what? I said, what? Felt like I heard, talk. Never mind, my daughter is screaming my name, and it's sending me to a dark place.
Well, that was fire though. For that was fire. What we was hearing though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was flames.
You talking about my daughter sending me to a dark place?
I am, Bam. I see you over there. I know you're at work, but what's up? Talk to me. What's up? You said what? Hey, I wanna Hey dog, y'all be getting on ass. Yeah, this shit be funny. But I don't think I heard Shine a long time. Shine, what's going on? How you feeling? You sleep? What's up? You sleep?
I'm good. I'm just listening.
All right. Yeah, you got any last remarks?
I didn't want to keep the mic. No, I'm good. It's just my alarm keep beeping, so I don't know if y'all can hear that.
You said what now?
I said my alarm keep beeping in the background. That's why I'm on mute.
Well. Okay. Kato, what's up, bro? You good, bro? You still driving, bro? Are you all right? You know, we gotta make sure the Leo all right. Make sure the line is okay. The line made it back to the jump.
Yo, what's good? Yo, I'm at the crib eating avocado, just tuning in, my brother.
Yo, Kato, my nigga, bro. Hey, bro, y'all gotta understand, this nigga got me so high, bro. I was about to perform, bro. This nigga got me blitzed. I was mad as hell, dog.
You got 2 minutes left.
How you do me like that, bro? Who else we got? Ola, and we got Nubia. What's up, man? Y'all talk to me. What's going on? What y'all doing? What we doing?
All I got to say is follow your heart. That's all.
Follow your heart. The wise words from Easy.
Listen to Impact. That's all I gotta say.
What you say?
I said, go ahead and listen to Anderson .Paak. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, look, we're gonna act like we didn't hear that.
Yo, I appreciate y'all for real. This has been an awesome experience, and it's mind opening for real. I like intelligent conversation, intelligent people, and it's all love, nothing but for real. And shoot, are we ever gonna do a physical, or is it all just online?
Bro, Rudy Bell, bro. You know Rudy Bell, bro. Rudy Bell hit me up. This is crazy, bro. Nothing's a coincidence, bro. Rudy Bell hit me up this morning. This at 6-7 this morning, bro. She said that she wants me to do one in person. While she do a vegan, she do that good cooking. You was there with me tonight. She do that good cooking shit. She said that we putting up together now for next month. The first one in person, and she gonna bring the vegan stuff, and I'm gonna make it like an event. I'm gonna make it like an event, bro. So yeah, ironically, that's coming soon next month, bro. Matter of fact, I might have Ola come and perform. Like I might make it a thing. I'm gonna try to make it a thing. Like real talk, I might make it a thing. I might get Ola to come down and perform, man, and make it a thing. I might make it a thing though, for real. But next month, yeah. Thank you for
sure.
Asking that, bro. For real. Mm-hmm. But
the love is real. The love is real. The love is real. The gratitude is real. We give thanks.
Okay,
I honor everyone in this room as they are. The healing that was given, the healing that is afforded to all of us in this moment. I mean, just like untouchable, unmatched. As the saying is now, unmatched. Yes, I say unmatched. We give thanks. Let's go. We got more, but not now.
Yeah. The light in me, The light in me honors the light in you, aka namaste. The light in you.
Namaste. I say, man, let's go.
Yeah. Okay,
right.
okay. Speaking of music, yo. So another thing I need y'all to do, I need y'all to listen to that Weekend album. You know what I'm saying? So we can rock out next week.
Oh yeah, not a week. Yeah.
Hey.
Nah, I'm not being fucking with y'all. That's my shit.
I'm screaming that man to
You said what, bro?
Quick endorsement.
What'd you say, bro?
That shit was fire. Me?
Yeah, what'd you say?
I said, yo, that man threw that quick sponsoring endorsement in. But then I said, that thing fire.
Yeah, bro. That's my shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit, bro. I'm about to rock out for the end of the night, man, and just chill, man. So salute to y'all, man. Next week we back at it. Don't be scared. Everybody that's on this motherfucker, get their Instagrams, communicate with them, call them, link up with them, and all that, man. Like I said, like minds. We need to stay on this frequency. We need to rise up. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
And shit like
I'll
that.
see y'all tonight. Let's go somewhere fun. That's all I got to say.
You said what? What you say?
I said, I'll see y'all tonight. Let's go somewhere fun. That's all I got to say.
You said, see y'all tonight. Let's go somewhere fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, matter of fact, what's your Instagram again?
I need some of that energy.
I embrace the human race.
Oh, there's you. Okay. I got you. Okay, I got your number.
So you know my name. What's your name?
What's my name?
Yes.
Antonio. My name is Tony.
What?
Tony. Yeah.
Lord.
Hi, I'm Tony. No, I'm Tony.
He ain't believe
Antonio, Tony, whatever you mean.
Ain't believable.
You feel me?
Unbelievable.
You said what? Y'all wildin'. Hey, hold on, time out. Y'all know what I'm about to ask, yo. How do I save this shit? Because I fuck up every time. How do I save it? What do I do?
Don't delete this. I gotta hear this, bro. I missed y'all session.
What?
I missed y'all like 5 minutes.
Newbie, you out of this conversation, dude. You don't even know what's going on.
How you save it? I know when you push the leave button, I think it's going to give you options.
It should ask you.
Right.
It should ask me?
Yeah, whenever you're leaving out, like once you close it, it should ask you.
Say what, Annabelle?
Oh, I got a question.
Okay, who said that?
Answer.
I did.
Who was I?
Nubia said that.
Okay, what's up?
Can you hear me? Thursday for yoga, because I'm trying. My body needs some movement.
You stay in Charlotte, right? What are you saying?
Yes. You going back to the barn or not? Where you gonna be at?
Oh, you've been to the barn before?
No, I was letter B. We met already. Oh gosh,
For real?
I was B. Remember, you were A, I was B, and Sarah was C.
Sarah.
Oh Lord. Okay, when Lee was doing Lee would do it. Or try to get one. When Lee was doing her little who knows Lee the best thing.
Oh, so
you were A, I was B, and Sarah was C. Who was Sarah?
Yeah.
The white one, Sarah.
Oh, you was the one in the with me. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Wait. You was the
I was the letter B.
Man.
I was in the middle as the heart. Ashe.
You was beside me. It all makes sense.
Anyway, so yeah, that was me. But you was high, remember? That's what you said out your own mouth.
Oh, you was there.
I came up to you. I came up to you when you were sitting down, and I said, "Hi, how are you?" I said, "Hey, hey, what's up? Hello." You know.
Yo, the multiverse is real.
Keep my boy elevated. You feel me?
You serious, bro? Kato, I bet you don't remember her, bro.
Hello.
Kato, do you remember her, bro?
Wait, he was there too?
Yeah, he the one gave me. He the reason why I was high. It was him. It was him.
He blaming cuz.
Kato.
Wait,
Kato,
he was elevated. Did y'all see how he flowed that? My man was battling his ego before he did it, and then went and gave y'all the whole truth.
But this okay. It's all right, though. It's okay.
He did it. That's what I'm saying. He conquered that thing.
As we are, Ashe. And he gave a disclaimer too. He was like, "I ain't gonna lie, I'm high." We was like, "Okay."
We murdered it. That was the first thing I said. I said, "Bro,
he gave me the whole game plan and went and slayed it."
Hey, but Nubia, it was him. Nubia, it was him. The dude Kato, the one. It was him.
Don't blame. It was one of your mirrors. It was a mirror that you called for. You said your higher self said you need some assistance, and your lower self said, "Well, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna do it right." And you
Like
know,
you.
y'all
Okay,
had
okay,
because
you
you befriended your ego.
You're a little cool. Okay, you be okay.
A lot cool.
All right.
Anyway, Ola, I'm gonna see you Saturday.
Saturday? Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa.
I said Ola, I'm gonna see you Saturday. Tony, I'm gonna see you Thursday, but I'm trying to see
you coming to the Curiosity Coffee?
Yeah, you know I'll be traveling.
Where is that, Columbia?
Okay.
Yeah, you want to ride down together or not?
Yeah, I might be going to. Yeah, real facts though. Yeah, for real.
All right then.
Cause Ola, I told the 30, bro. I told 30 I might go to this crib this weekend, bro.
Word. Yeah. I got some homegirls. They got a showcase. They're gonna be at this coffee shop performing or whatnot. I know I got
performing.
Yeah, I got to do because I'm featured on Tony's song, so I got to do a song with her. But like, I'm not doing a whole set. I'm just gonna be on one song.
I might make it, yo. I might make it like real fast, yo. So
I need to be going over that verse. Yeah, I remember that shit.
I know everybody got shit to do, man. But Thursday though, Thursday I plan on going to do yoga Thursday.
Where?
At the yoga bar. At the yoga bar.
At the bar. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, the body needs to move. Yeah.
Hey, Shy, you staying Charlotte? What's up? Shy, you gonna make it down there Thursday? What's up?
I got too many plans to do. I wish I could come.
Oh, the way she said it, she was like
that, though.
Be like
that. That's the real shit.
She was like, shit. That's what you want
like,
No, I do be wanna meet, new people face to face and stuff like that. But I just be having so much on my plate.
Yeah, booked and busy.
Come outside. 2022. But
they scared to come outside. Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm letting everybody know right now. When I exit this, if I don't be able to say it, I'm individually going to y'all DM and I'm cussing everybody out. So,
don't do it. Reconsider.
I'm all for the experience.
You said what?
I'm all about the experience.
But no, man, I'm out, man. Peace, y'all. Thank y'all, man. See y'all next week, man. Peace, man. Hold on, look at the chat. Hold on, wait.
All right, bye.
Don't forget to chat, y'all. Don't forget to chat. All right, peace.
All right, peace.
All right. Let me see. I don't know how to save it, bro. I didn't even gonna save.
Okay, just be trust. Okay, relax.
I think I
relax and trust. Relax and trust. When you